quick video because PvP has not been the same. It's hard with, especially with Iron Banner, solo queuing or queuing as a group. I think it's kind of difficult, so I wanted to make a video where I feel like this is a game that didn't really go my way. There was a lot of air until some shotgunning, but I think I was using a bow. He's doing really good with it. But for the most part, this game just didn't seem to work for me. But and we were down by a lot, but we brought it back, and I wanted to like watch it again because I feel like it turned around and I started playing just real conservative, real passive, and it worked. And that sucks to say that, but that's just where it is right now. All these players are really good. Fusion's right there. All these players are so good now that you almost have to fight every engagement on your terms. Because if you go in like hoping, I sell barrier rounds. I wanted to try counterbalance, and it actually is pretty nice. I want to see if it actually makes a difference in the open world, but
you've lost the lead.
But anyway, I just started playing my lanes, the lanes I like to play, instead of like pushing in or being aggressive. Because anytime I got aggressive, it was just 3 people just out of nowhere. Everyone's playing their lanes correctly. Everyone's playing as a team. And anytime I find myself isolated, I'm out. I'm running. There's actually a moment in this game where I'm about to capture B, and I see 2 radar tones, and I see no friendlies nearby. I was like, I'm dipping. Like, I'm out. So, I don't know. I just felt like this was a good like example of a game where your team is good, the enemy team is good, it's not going your way, and you have to change up your playstyle. So, even right here, I was like, one-on-one, the guy just outshoots me. I feel like I got flinched a little too much there because 2 of my shots just went high, and I definitely hit the first shot, but his first and second shot flinched me so much that I couldn't put my cursor back on him. So it's just the way she goes. Pulse rifle range. The guy has a perfect range. He knew he had it. He came back, re-challenged.
Captured zone.
I switched.
2 zones.
Got him, but then there it is. The fusion. They have numbers. So this is when I'm starting to realize, like, man, this is not working. I need to try something else. And this is when I start playing just absurdly passive. Like, I'm not challenging anything I know that I can't win. Yeah. See right here? I see it's a 3v1 basically. I'm gonna try to get this snipe, but once I realize I'm overwhelmed, I'm gonna get 1 tap, and then I should run. In my head, I'm saying run. Oh, I guess even then, I should have ran like 10 seconds into that fight. I should have run. Right, this is 3v1. I got 1 guy on the far right, but I'm pretty sure he was using a scout, and that range, he's not gonna do much. And this is also when I start realizing my teammates aren't like, they aren't the best. They're not bad, but just watching some of their plays and their movement, I was like, no. You gotta play every fight as if I'm by myself. Another thing I did, I was like, no more headshots. I'm just gonna go for bodies and swap. If I get the headshot, great. And I think at the end of this game, I started really hitting some at key moments. For the most part, I was like, I am definitely gonna go for bodies. Just because hitting the heads is just too hard. When these guys are sliding into lanes with hand cannons now, if I'm going for the head and I get flinched, I'm just done. So if I aim at the body and I get the first shot, hey, I hit them. If they hit me first, I might flinch to get a headshot. But that's literally the trade-off right now. Is before you could risk it and go for headshots, but against these player pools that I'm in with the skill-based matchmaking, it is almost impossible to hit someone if they're good player, because they slide and they hit with hand cannon or pulse. It's really hard. You almost have to catch them off guard.
Zone B captured.
What else happens in this game?
Is yours.
It's still like we're still down. We're always trailing by about 10. We can't seem to get much going. We finally got a double cap on him here, and we got a nice flank.
You're closing the gap. Hammer them.
Teammate got a good kill there. Looks like we were going for the power play, but they had just captured A, so they're probably going to get B here, and we're just stuck again with just the C cap.
Zone advantage is yours.
Again, still trailing by 10. As you can see, I'm always going to this boardwalk because I feel comfortable in this spot I'm in right now. Because the only ways they can attack me are from that B doorway or from A.
Zone B
Both
lost.
situations I feel
A
comfortable.
powerful
There's that
statement.
fusion. He got my teammate. I happen to clean up. No problem. But I was just saying that these guys, they don't miss. They will hit every shot. Especially that fusion rifle. He was going off all game. Killed me like 3 times. Just again, playing my game real slow, trying to find some shots. But see, they know the game too, though. They're not challenging lanes. They're very conservative as well. Especially since they have 2 zones, they're not going to challenge much. Double body. Hate to say it, but it's the only way you can really work. We're all back in this back spot. We're not challenging B like at all, and I think they're finally losing patience, so they try to push to C from B.
And like that,
happens
their
to not
lead
work
grows.
These golden tears, love to see it. See, this Warlock's in the back left here, and he knows I have a sniper. He hasn't challenged yet. He's just waiting. He's still in that back left. He hasn't challenged this lane. He probably just left. He probably blinked out. I'm just saying that they see my red scope
3
and they're out.
minutes left.
That Titan right there, I think, does he have a pulse? I can't hear right now, but this one Titan with a pulse was the only guy I was really ever like able to get a good challenge on. There's that bow player again. Never missed. It hit and then swapped to a shotgun. Done. At that range, there's nothing I can do. And my tether was not working, so I was like, I'm just gonna put it down on B and hopefully something happens. But nothing much does. And we're down by 30. So it's just not looking like a good game. I'm trying to, I just can't get anything going. If you notice, this whole 7 minutes we've been in this now, where has the challenge been? I haven't seen one. I've literally just been trying to find an angle, find a spot. And anytime I go to B, just I get hit by 2 players, by a good bow player, or a fusion. Anytime I capture a point, fusioned or supered, it's just not going well. Nothing clicked. I couldn't. Not a single person challenged lane. Like this little hallway right here, where I'm looking now, I never got a single kill from there till towards the end of the game. But this whole game, it's just they've all been either in B, flanking. Anytime I push in, there's 2 of them waiting. Just nothing would go. Felt good. I think this is where it starts to turn around right at the end of the game when the music starts kicking in. Start hitting some shots. I finally get in a groove. People finally start challenging. Maybe the music like makes people play more aggressive. But this is where we finally turn it around. I start hitting some shots. I think my teammates start playing a little better too. I didn't hit a single shot there.
A powerful statement.
Hit a few really good snipes right at the end when they really mattered. There's this Warlock in a well with a fusion. He knows what he's doing. I'm like, what do I do here? I have to wait for him to challenge, but
A surge of power.
I don't know how that didn't hit either. That was like a hit to me.
All of you together.
Teammates gonna clean him up. That's good teamwork. I was like, okay, teammates are here.
Captured.
We got the triple cap right at the end of the game. Game over. Like it's just
Well fought.
it just all came together right at the end. But like that game, I was like, man, not a good game. I didn't feel like I did well, but I just played real passive. And then look at the scoreboard. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I did the best. I did not feel like I did a 5.2. That did not feel like a 5.2 game to me.